Hey guys, what's up? It's Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. Today we're going to be starting off with the long rest without using any camp supplies because we have this notification, we have this mod that tells us when there's going to be an event at camp. So this is so I don't miss anything, but if I go, I was going to just ignore it and do it later, but if I do that, I could end up missing it. So we're going to do it. Okay, Gale's mirror image.
Very well.
That's...
I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a
Oh,
private
no.
conversation in a more suitable locale.
Okay.
Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
Pretty. Oh boy, he looks in love.
I love this time of night.
Oh my god, are our hands touching?
There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies.
Hello? I just had a night with Astarion and this is happening to me now. It's breathtaking, Gale. Is the Scary. Is the Starry Sky you're doing? You seem especially philosophical this evening. Are you alright?
I will be. Soon. I am perhaps just one hard day away from being without any troubles at all. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure.
Is this truly what you want? To die for the promise of Mistress' forgiveness? It's a heavy burden, yes, but one you're able for. I'm not saying that. You speak as if it affects you alone. How many will die? I refuse to believe this is the end. We'll find another way, I promise.
Thank you. But
I like
even
that
if we
outfit on
do
him.
find another way, perhaps this is the right way. The end fate wishes for me. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms.
Nothing is inevitable. Not when we face it together. You don't have to die. Yep. We're gonna say that.
Heartening words. If only they came from the lips of another. This is no time for delusion. We are not close.
What does he
you and I.
mean?
But it will not matter soon enough. Let us just enjoy the view.
Oh,
in
does he say we're
silence.
not close? Well, bro, what the
It
fuck
will
then? Why are
leave
you
the world a
inviting me
better
here?
place than it is tonight.
Dead. Why did he invite me here just to tell me that? Okay, that was interesting. He said, you and I aren't close. Are we not? What? Yeah, we are. Our relationship is exceptional. Oh my god. It isn't like that with, okay. Let us... Should we leave Gale for a little bit and bring Will? I don't know. I don't really like Will that
I
much.
was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future.
Good.
I count myself lucky to call you a friend.
Anytime, Gale. The feeling is mutual.
I'm glad to hear it. And I intend to prove myself worthy of the sentiment.
Okay, so we have like two more things to do in here and then we can leave. We need to go talk to the one weird chick in here. And then we need to... Why is the music so loud right now?
Araj Oblodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing.
What does a traitor in blood do exactly? Why are you interested in my pale friend? I just want to see what you have in stock. I'm listening.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
What kind of potion exactly?
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together,
And what exactly will you do with the blood you keep?
Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine.
Okay.
Just a little click and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your friend. He's a vampire, no? Or one of their spawn, at least.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you?
I want to say this, but I don't know if it like means it as a joke like I do. He's his own person.
I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
No. He said no. There's nothing more to discuss.
How very disappointing.
What a little weirdo. Alright. Elven Elegance. The Blood War. If ever there was a conflict in the planes of his existence, a conflict that swelled up as it filled with pus, bursting only to scarify the atrophy and never heal, only swallow up and squirt itself out again. A never-ending pus, carnival of pain and misery. The Blood War would be that conflict. It raged. And rages still, truth be told, between the demons of the abyss and the fiends of the nine hells. Cunning Yugoloths may play one side against the other, but the conflict would swell and burst and swell again. That much good. Time to go, everybody. There's like a suspicious noise or something it said over here, so let's go look.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone.
Ew.
The pulse of a crawling, living thing. A coiling, restless void stirs within you. Your patron. For some reason, this thing in the wall excites it. You can't quite catch a glimpse, but you recognize this feeling. The same alien presence you felt on the Nautiloid.
Reach in. Probably not a good idea, but...
Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower, every mind. A vast living network extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
No! Pull away! Pull away!
Everybody chill.
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist. That presence in your mind looms large, closer now.
Strength we're gonna fail. Dexterity's okay. No, we're not doing that. Let's try to do this, I guess. I don't know. Oh shit, we're fucked.
With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried I'd have to get involved. Now, let's keep our hands to
Stop.
ourselves, hmm?
Alright, well, that was interesting. Is there any other reason for me to be up here, though? Because if there ain't, I'm out of here. Alright, I think we're pretty much done here. We just need to go talk to whatever, Zrel or whoever it was. See what they want from us, and then we can head back out into the Chateau. Orcs of the Trial to Hills. The recent dismemberment of Ancient Moss, True Soul 26 by Lord Herad's guards at the Ringfork Stronghold is a clear indication that our strategy for co-opting the Orcs of the Trial to Hills needs to be adjusted. Sending a herald to talk was regarded as evidence of weakness, so we must assume an attitude of dominance in our next attempt. The true soul among us who has the best understands Orcish customs is undoubtedly Sir Yax of Scornabel. He shall be sent, backed up by a pair of ogres, to deliver a direct personal challenge to Lord Herad, using an excuse of dismemberment of Moss. Yax is to defeat Herad and then force him to swear fealty to the Absolute, and in return we shall back Herad in the conquest and the alliance of the other two Trialta tribes. Inform Sir Yax as soon as he returns from Waterlands.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciple Zrel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, True Soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. A pool of warmth spreads through your mind as she settles on the memory of you commanding the goblins to die.
Oh, I like you. That was inventive and efficient.
And enjoyable. Got any more minions to punish? A child could have done it. A waste of my time. I didn't come here to clean up other people's mistakes.
Your confidence is delicious. I can see why the Absolute might be hungry to dig deeper into that mind of yours. I certainly am.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palate. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Distract her with lust for Astarion. Distract her with thoughts of romantic desires. Fake it, fill your mind with love. Distract her by drawing her towards your hunger for power. Lash her with the atrocities you've conducted. Overwhelm her by unleashing a wave of hatred. Let's do this one.
The Absolute fills your mind. But you have doubt and anger in your heart, not love.
My anger outweighs my love, but is directed towards her enemies. Lying is so easy for me.
Control your emotions. When you come to her, you must allow her love to push out all other feeling, or she will consume you. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Show me the power she gave you. Good for you. How do I get what I want?
By serving General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Oh, do you? Well, it so happens that I have a price.
You feel her presence in your head again. She grips your mind, squeezing until your vision blurs with pain.
The Absolute's blessings have far greater value than any price you could name. Be wise. Obey. There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
Understood. What if Balthazar's dead? You said you lost contact. What do you mean?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
What exactly is the relic?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
Okay.
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
Okay.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Listen. I already have protection. I don't even need a moon lantern. You guys have anything to say?
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
This is his room.
Once again, your mind opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings on Orpheus, the so-called Prince of the Comet. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more.
Could Orpheus really be alive, do you think?
It is not just improbable, it is impossible.
Well.
Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became. My Vash taught that the silver bells of Vlaakith's court still ring out before every hunt in celebration of the prince's defeat.
Oh boy.
As a child, I long to hear them for myself and sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Githraki.
Who is the great red dragon? Aphelion.
Tiamat's emissary. It was he who carried word that Mother Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith I would preside as queen of the Githyanki. Aphelion remains the queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves.
Class book. After the State of the Fallen 1 was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That is what it would have wanted. It is not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged at the attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do, but she seems fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. I should not have, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the nautiloids to be deployed, she has been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The frail thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute, and now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Pah! She will come to heal again soon enough. Attention, Acolytes. A reminder, Acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any request to borrow from them must be given to me in advance and are likely to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tomb on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you still choose death, I will ensure you serve her still. The bookshelf. Protruding book. Oh shit. Hurry! A lockpick! Astarion, you have an antidote. Oh my god, there's a lever right here that opens it. Any works by Mordenkaden must catch up on the current events. No volo, better a century of ignorance. Goblins and the Magilibiet Gamblet. What the hell is this word? Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling at archery, skirmishes, and war cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as discipled phalanxes, armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can't be trained to march and step can serve as a prime catapult fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is their profound respect for their priests, who led the tribe members into the worship of all-conquering Magilibiet. I don't know how to fucking say that word. Therefore, let the high priestess of the 7 tribes of the Southwest Sword Coast be invited to the Grand Council, a feast where they will be well-fed, well-plattered, and well-lubricated with jugs of plonk laced with mild paralytic. The priestess will awaken with new guests in their grania and be led into the docile devotion to a new and greater god, the Magilibiet, the Absolute. And trust me, with the priest go, the warriors will follow. When you poison a foe... Okay. Go ahead and equip that. Install a drain beneath library's conventional medicine staff. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flags. Research notes. I have redirected some materials from beneath the tower. I plan to simply raise the forces I need to inside the mausoleum itself, but the general prefers that no more of his family crypts be disturbed. Even so, I may have no choice. The temple will not surrender the night song easily, and the general's invulnerability depends on it. I am sure he will forgive a little transgression if it frees the army to move on to Baldur's Gate at last.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles, but they were already imbued with Netherese magic. So where did that magic come from?
A goblet filled with the mutilated corpses of illithid parasites.
Ew.
Whatever ungodly experiments were performed on them likely killed them. Carved into the bench's rotted surface are strange, half-faded sigils. A magic circle of some kind, thick with darkness and decay.
A ritual circle. And a complex one at that. I've seen such a construction before in the writings of the Weave Pasha Raven, though his vision was not so... tainted.
What is its purpose?
Sigils are written in a curious mix of tongues. Ancient Kalashite, Netherese, something else I can't quite make out. If I'm reading it correctly, it was used in the creation of moon lanterns. It's been mostly drained. but even now contains a powerful dose of shadow weave. The discarded pixie corpses might still contain enough essence. With one of the broken lantern casements... Yes, I think I'll be able to craft one more lantern. And with a slight modification of the casting gesture, it might be able to wield the shadows instead of repelling them. Though, Mistra's eyes may be upon me. And she'd forbid me dabbling with such magic. She'd want it destroyed. Wasted, arguably.
More the reason to do it. Mistra's not here and I am. I say go for it. Craft the lantern. So what do we need? Wait, what do we need? One of the dead pixies or something, and the broken one? Fuck, I don't know. Do I have one of the broken ones? Oh, there's one laying around right here. Wait. Gil, what else? Pixie?
How can I help?
I don't remember what he said.
Well, it ends not as bad as it
Gil,
could have.
what did you say? I don't remember. Say dead pixie.
The circle's power remains to be.
A shadow lantern can do. Nice. What does this do? So it can conjure shadow lantern wrath. Pull an undead creature from the depths of the shadow lantern's depraved magic to join your side in combat. Okay. Can he like hold this without? That has to be like his main thing though. That's so stupid.
If Mistra were here, I don't think she'd be best pleased with me for doing that.
Well, who
She
cares?
was rather fond of pixies.
Pixie was already dead.
Still, I'm sensing no signs of any divine retribution incoming. Not quite sure what to make of that.
Who cares about Mistra? She wants you to kill yourself. It makes sense. Why punish you when she's already given you a death sentence? She wants you to obey her command. She's hardly going to chastise you and put you that at risk. Makes sense. Why punish you when she's already given you a death sentence?
True enough. She'd certainly not want to jeopardize the completion of this little mission she and Elminster have concocted. It may not be the most savory kind of magic, but it will taste sweet enough if it brings us to the heart of the Absolute in one piece.
I'm not sure I like you using these dark powers. There's something wrong about them. I love unsavory things. Don't feel guilty on my account. We'll need all the power we can get if we're to succeed the Absolute. I love unsavory things. Don't feel guilty on my account.
That's good to know. Although I should say, I do what I do out of a sense of utility and pragmatism. Not a love of the unsavory. Whatever advantage I can gain for us, I will. And I refuse to feel guilty for it. No matter how much Mistra's chidings might echo in my skull. Now come. Best keep moving. We have many more shadows to face before we reach the heart of the Absolute.
Indeed, don't we? Marcus, I assume no explanation is needed for just how rare these appendages are, and I trust you should make good use of them. You have a golden opportunity to please the general. Do not squander it. Access to the unwilling donor has proven difficult since the harvesting, but I am afforded the opportunity. I shall pass along your gratitude.
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the general's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
Okay, we will. Later. I heard those lucky few come back changed.
You are already changed, true soul. Hearing her voice is what brought you here. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more.
Her words are diplomatic, but her face betrays her true feelings. Utter contempt for you and all your kind.
Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
Prove you're ready. Reach out to her tadpole. I'm gonna fail that.
Her design does not end at the grave, Blessed One. You will serve, whether you ascend or fall, and I find use for even the fallen. I hope that is some comfort to you.
Alright, so let's not worry about that. Let's leave. We got things to do outside of this stupid temple. Or tower, whatever. Though gnolls verge upon the being brute beasts who cannot follow orders, crouch in even simplest terms, they can fulfill one important role in an army such as the one we're building for. That of the vanguard shock troops. Howling gnoll berserkers can be sent ahead in the frontal assault to absorb defender spell and missile volleys, exhausting your enemy's ammunition before their arrival or the organized phalanxes and our less savage troops. Accordingly, Ragsland's hobgoblin rangers are hereby detached to the wilderness to track down gnoll war packs, capture each pack's flying leader, and bring them back in good condition to Moonrise Towers for tadpoling. The fines, I don't know, is that how you say it? Can then be returned to their war packs, where we can count on the rank to file and to follow the orders of their leaders, who will then be loyal to the absolute. 6 such packs should meet our needs.
Here we go.
Ooh, what's this? It's whole house.
No traps, please.
Where are we?
On my way.
Leave now. I should have left when I still could.
B. Fear is up to his old tricks, that damn rat. Tried to sail right past without paying until half a dozen crates this time, as if we missed the shipment that large. Transferred the impound and no funny business. We seized 2 chalices that days ago, one silver, one gold, but it seemed big legs and walked off. Odd, isn't it? I'm not pointing fingers, mind you. But if those chalices don't walk right on back, Garrogoth will want answers, and she'll be asking you first. Oh, look at all the gold. Oh, shit.
What do you bring?
Who are you?
I require
Garrogoth Thorm!
food.
Another Thorm. Are these like Catheric's brothers or what? If I give you gold, what do I get in return?
You can pass, but first you must pay. You can pass, but first you must pay. Another! All that you have.
No.
You may pass the river, but first you must pay.
The happiness gold grants is temporary at best. Do not let your need for gold trap you here. Fuck you.
The gold is not for me. The gold is for the toll. I collect the toll. I collect the gold.
Haven't you heard the local authority has decreed the gold belongs to the toll collector, you? Says who? Seems to be there's one overseer. Oh my god. Okay, that's not gonna work. Ugh, we're gonna have to fight this guy probably. Oh my god, we got lucky.
Me? No! Gold! 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 No. I paid back.
Oh my god.
Alright, what now?
Well, that worked. Alright, we're just gonna finish searching around here. Can the rest of you get over here? Oh my god. Damn, we have to get high. Well, I wonder if there's a key around here. Let's look around for this. Let's look around. So you got a key, perhaps? Ooh. Thanks for your service. Rotten floorboards. Okay. Alright, let's finish exploring up here before we jump down there, though. How about it? Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, like, this is so rigged. Gale's not gonna be able to get it. Oh my god, he did! That's luck. 1 piece of gold? Are you kidding? Oh, 500 gold, I was gonna say. I literally see this button, like, make it make sense. Can we go and get somebody who won't fail perception checks? Shadowheart, you can't fail its perception check, alright? Thank you. Jesus. Oh wait, no, we never opened that safe. I want to get in that safe. I thought we would find a key, but we didn't. Astarian. I know you could do it, Astarian. Only 1 guidance is a crime. No. Oh my god. We did it. Better be worth it. Okay, if she failed perception, nobody's passing it. You guys need to get the fuck out of the way. Alright. You guys stay here. Oh, great. Starian's gonna probably have to come down here.
Will do the trick.
Well, we could just jump out that window right there. Okay, so that part we did. Investigate the Thorn Mausoleum. We need to go find that. Alright, so we went to the Toll House. Gone to the Masons Guild. We have to go back up here. We went to the House of Healing. But that is where I'm going to end this episode, you guys. Next episode, we're going to go to this little house over here. We're also going to do... There was some kind of like little puzzle here. And then maybe go back and kill that person that Raphael wants us to kill. We're going to do that because we are going to do it for Astarian, Avi. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.